Jean-Xia Totsaiko, and welcome to Virtual Visionary Ventures. We're a powerhouse of online entrepreneurs paving the way for freedom, flexibility, and financial success. Here we collaborate, inspire, and transform lives, not just our own, but yours too. If you've ever dreamed of breaking free from the 9-to-5 grind and stepping into the world of digital entrepreneurship, you're in the right place. Stick with us because the vision is clear, the future is digital, and your success starts now.
Hello, everyone. Hello, good evening, everyone, and welcome in. So for those who have been joining us tonight, go ahead and, I want to say thank you so much for taking your time on your busy schedule to join here with me, my two powerhouse ladies, Mao and Gia. But folks, tonight's conversation, it isn't going to be real, okay? I mean, it's going to be real. It's going to be honest, and it's actually necessary. Because why? Our topic tonight is about job stability and one income. And before we begin, my friends, I want to make one thing very clear. This life is actually not about fear. This life is actually about awareness. It's about growth, it's about perspective, and it's about understanding the season that we are living in today. Again, we're hitting the month of May and we're already hitting the middle of the month already. Okay? So, guys, because the truth is what? The truth is that many hardworking people are doing everything right. They go to school. They build careers. They work overtime, hit those overtime, mandated hours. They're staying lower. They sacrifice their what? They sacrifice a holiday. They sacrifice the time. They sacrifice a weekend. They sacrifice even their time with their family, even for themselves. And yet, so many are still quietly carrying pressures behind the scene. Tonight, me and my two powerhouse ladies here, Kia and Mao, we're going to simply want to, we simply just want to have a meaningful conversation among us and you guys and around that, reality and just like share our own perspective, experiences, and the mindset shifts. And I'm excited because why? I'm not doing this conversation alone, you guys. And again, you guys see here, I'm going to be bringing on my two powerhouse ladies, Mao and Kia. And each of them is going to bring powerful insights and perspective into this topic. So if you are tuning in live right now on our live or even a replay, go ahead and drop where you are watching from, where you're tuning in from, whether Wisconsin, California, the UK, Australia, wherever, in their comments, and share this live out. And let's begin this conversation together. Woo! So you guys, first of all, I want to bring on Gia. Gia, when you come on, I want you actually just to introduce yourself, and to our audience, who you are, a little bit about your background, so they can just kind of understand, where you come from.
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you, Kong. Good and honest me to be here tonight, guys. I'm super excited and I would love to share. So, hello everyone. Don't need to listen to it. If you guys watching us tonight, please just share this live to your page or come and like us, come and say hi to us, right? And come and write in the comment what you turn from. So I'm super excited to see you guys. So I'm Kia. I'm a wife, a mom of four. Yeah, and a full-time stay-home mom, and I am a business owner, and I'm in Minnesota. I've been in business for 2.5 years. Been incredible journey on this business, and been changing my life so much. As stay-home mom, I always say this. When I do not earn nothing at stay-home mom, but with the day I started business, I still see the incomes and the growth of myself, more my confidence, more my mindset to grow, and even know who I was, know who I am. And that's the thing that this power, this business having gave me so much to grow, and not just about incomes, right? And just like I'm gonna talking about mindset because I want to share this story, guys. That we had a mom, like we just thinking about our kids most 100%, and sometimes we thinking all the people, and we take care of all the people and we forgot to come and take care of ourselves. And that's why when I start the business, I start see, to be a future of myself that, I need to take care of myself, need to be love myself more and know who I was and to build a dream that I always want. So, that's why when I started business, everything started changing, and that's why I'm one here. I want to share. I want to help everyone do the same thing. So yeah, back to you, Cole.
Thank you so much, Gia, for sharing your insights with us. I want to thank you so much. And with what you just said, I just want to ask you a question, Gia.
Mm.
That what would you say to someone who just, like what you mentioned, like feel stuck, overwhelmed, or even uncertain about their future right now?
Well, I one of those. I am one of this person to feeling stuck. I never believe what people tell me. I never take action. I never give myself a chance to stop or try something new. And I keep feeling stuck, and I keep ask questions to myself like, what I really want to do. Like, do I and find a way to get out my feeling stuck? Because when you feeling stuck so long, you just comfortable with you are, and you just didn't matter what people told you that moving on to a different stop, and you just tell yourself because that was you, don't know where you want to go because you feel like you can't forward the place you are. And that was many amount of this still feels that, okay? And that's why I want to know. That's a good question, Kong, because I am one of mom that feeling that same routine over and over until I and have the stress out deep down a mo ilu share to you a you the nyo share a you kuno hona. Lu share and you share you that share to you the things like what you actually want to do your life. So you the cái to nên có feel start rồi có nhớ có chân này có chỉ có một khó tư nè. Then có you to nên là okay, when you feel that time that you are, tell yourself like you want to, get out, but you don't know anybody to pull you out. That feeling stuck right there. The spot that you was there, and I am one of the okay. I'm not perfect, I'm not be there, but I wonder because I keep telling myself that I am so comfortable what I am. I am was love what I be that person. But the deep down inside myself, I feel stuck and I have no way to go and no way to grow myself and might keep pull myself back and behind, and I am just looking around the people around me. They like moving up. They just keep going what they want to do, and I ask myself, I'm scared to go ask the people, surround me, like, how are you guys moving forward? And that's the question I ask myself because I want to ask them, but I'm scary. I think that is something that people they might think like, why you ask this question to me? Look at yourself first. So that's why when I ask myself, I need to find a way to get out where I feel stuck. And you, many man out there, I know you. I feel you when see us. You must be a one sign that you feeling that you don't know what to get there. You don't know where to go. You just like ask your friends, families, around people around you. They tell you, you know what, just stay where you are. You are good enough. You've been that person a long time. But and honestly, you won't. You won't. You just people can only see you outside, okay? That's in reality like we live this life. People only see the beauty outside, but they actually don't see the inside how people hurt people inside. And that's why I want to share that, when you feel stuck, I one of those. I am not come here not feeling stuck, but I am feel stuck. So that's why I'm into action. That's why I'm here today. So back to you, Cole.
Hmm. I love it. I love it that you guys heard Kia, stay at home mom. I just love it how she's just like you mentioned about the sharing with you guys about the at one point she actually began realizing that depending on just one path alone, it's actually just not enough anymore. And for her to be able to like adjust just shift right away and changing her mindset for things for her personally, that's just amazing. And if you guys can relate to her, go ahead and jot down in the comments down below, okay? Just type down Kia. And I just absolutely love it. I just absolutely love it, that perspective, because everything because I just think that so many people can relate to this, but they're doing it silently. Why?
Yes,
That's the question.
definitely.
Especially hardworking individual like the rest of us, like us three, and I know there's many of you guys out there right now who has spent years pouring into everyone else while quietly doing what? Carrying your stress behind the closed door. Say no more. None of that. None of that. No more. And Mao, um, for you, Mao, before I'm gonna bring you on, and ask you just a few questions, and share your insight, go ahead and just introduce yourself to our audience and share your perspective on this topic.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mao. I am a single mom of 4 boys. They are all older now. My youngest is 9. And yeah, well, honestly, it's just to me, my mindset with the experience, past experience that I went through and I've challenged. I've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly. So hopefully I'll reach to my greatest point. Um, most people, like, they spend so much time comparing themselves, to other people's lives. Like, oh, why, it's not just jealous, it's not envy. It's just you compare yourself to other people's lifestyles and their journeys and their success, right? So we actually put so much energy into watching others instead of building ourselves now. So but the comparison needs to stop. You have to stop comparing yourself to other people's lifestyles, because they are they, you are you, and he is he, she is she. So again, you are you. No one else walks in your shoes. And no, you can never walk in their shoes because you can never be them. So you don't know what goes through challenges that they have faced, right? So everybody has challenges to face, and stop worrying about others. Worry about yourself, work on yourself, and love yourself. Growth doesn't happen overnight. We all know that. Change doesn't happen overnight. So it begins the moment you take the first step towards changing and becoming better for yourself. If not a lot, just a little bit. And that counts. Every moment counts. And taking your first step towards changing and becoming better yourself, even if the progress is small. Again, nothing changes overnight, and a little bit matters. So some people needs to wake up, and some people learn it earlier in life, and some people just learn it a little later. Others discover it, through struggles and experience, like we all have. And we all have struggles and challenges that we face. So no matter what happens, your journey is still your own journey, okay? It's nobody else's journey. You write your own journey in your own palms, okay? So, you deserve so much more. So just, be patient and continue to grow, continue to learn, and most of all, love yourself. Everyone's value is different, so love yourself.
I love it, Mal. I really like how you really, I was actually going to ask you a question that I had in mind and say, what do you think that people are waking up to in today's world? But obviously, you already covered that. And also, and then you're talking about, you're hitting other key points, and about like the mindset, adaptability, or, just like becoming, becoming who you are, because that's just so important nowadays. But, majority, not a lot of people knows. Maybe some people do, but then, they're always behind closed closet. And like,
Yes.
why? What is that going to do? How is that going to benefit you? Put it to use, just like the rest of us. So, Mal, I want to ask you a question too. Now that you covered the other two, because I actually want a question that I want to ask you. Let me ask you this: what would you also tell someone who is also like being curious about exploring about something different, but always keeping keep doubting themselves? What would you have to share with the audience today?
I would have to say we all have doubts, right? We always doubt and we always second guess ourselves. Stop doubting yourself, because you ain't going to go anywhere. You're going to be stuck in your safe comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone, okay? Get out.
Yes.
How would you know unless you don't try, okay? I've been through many challenges, like I have said before. I mean, if I were to explain it, it'll take a whole day. But, stop doubting yourself. Just that the moment you think about it, you're already doubting yourself. Don't think about it, okay? There's no right or wrong answer, okay? You do what you think is right for the moment only, okay? Rather, if it's a wrong decision that you have made, it's okay. You only learn from your mistakes, and you just become better a little bit tomorrow. You do a little bit better than you did yesterday.
Wow. I'm going to tell you guys that is incredibly powerful. You guys heard both, my powerful ladies here, Gia and Mal. incredibly powerful, just incredibly powerful. That is sexy, you guys. I'm gonna tell you that second. Power is the sexy. That's a new trend here, okay? Power equals sexy. That's a new trend, okay? Because why? I truly believe that people are really not lacking work ethic at all. What are they lacking? I think what they're lacking is exposure. Exposure to what? Exposure to different possibilities in conversation. So my friends, all my beautiful friends, even all over the world globally, you know that listening to both Gia and Mao tonight really confirms something really important. What's that? Hard working people are actually not the problem. Many people, okay, have been, conditioned to believe what? Believe that working harder is always the answer. But what happens when harder starts costing you what? Your life, your health. Start costing you your peace, your time, your family moments. And that is why conversation like this really matters. And for me personally, my friends, coming from, over close to 3 years, of healthcare, I understand the sacrifice deeply. I understand long shifts, the mental exhaustion, the emotional burnout, carrying responsibility on top of responsibility while what? Me showing up every single day, by the second, the minute, the hour, every week with a smile. And what changed for me was actually not abandoning hard work. It was actually expanding my vision, my friends. For me and Gia and Mouse, we begin to understand, my friends, that growth starts with exposures, new conversation, new environment, even new skill sets, new way of thinking. And you know what? That's what this digital business did for me personally. This journey, it introduced me to what? It introduced me to leadership. It introduced me to, the community. The community, oh my God, it is so strong and so powerful. And again, that's sexy. That's a new sexy. That's a new trend. Personal growth. It means, introduced me to a new vision, better vision, broad vision. It's almost like I got the eagle eyes. I can see right through everything with an infrared lens. It's amazing. Again, sexy. That's a new sexy. It's a new trend, my friend. It really is. Well, I want you guys to know it's not because we are lazy. Not at all. But because what? We knew that we were capable of what? Growing beyond the survival mode. That's what me and Kia and Mao did. And that's what we realized. And that's what we know. And I think that where a lot of people today, they're actually not looking for shortcuts. What are they looking for? What do you think they're looking for? I know what I was looking for. We all know what Gia and Mao they're looking for. And I know that we are all here looking for what? Alignment. Alignment. We're looking for growth. We're looking for purpose and options. Option. Good, positive option. Sexy options, right? So as we close tonight, my beautiful friends, I want all of you guys, everyone that's listening to this right now alive or even later on replay, just remember this. You are allowed to grow beyond the version of yourself that only knew how to survive, okay? I want you guys to know that you guys are also allowed to do what? To explore new conversation, even to learn new skills. You are also allowed to do what? Evolve, my friends. And sometimes I want you guys to know that the greatest shift in life, it begins with what? It begins with just simply being open-minded enough to listen differently. Tonight, we are here. Tonight, it was not about us being here, convincing you guys, each other, anyone. Tonight, it was all about, remember, we're in the month of May, hitting the mid-May. What does May represent? What is the month May is known for? Tonight, me and my business powerhouse ladies here, Mao and Kia and myself, we are here, okay? To talk about, and share with you guys about planting a seed. A seed of what? A seed of awareness, my friends. Because why? Because one conversation, one connection, one new perspective can completely change the direction in someone's life, in our life, in your life. So my beautiful friends all over the world, globally, if tonight's conversation, spoke to you in any way, send any one of us, me, Caramel, or even us three, okay, a message. Connect with us and continue to follow our journey. You're going to want to see what we got hidden, on the inside. And if you know someone hardworking, who needs to hear this conversation, share this live with them. Go ahead and take them. Because thank you, guys. I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. Like my powerhouse lady here, it all starts with what? One simple thing that doesn't cost you anything. There's no price tag on it. All it costs is your time, yourself, you to love yourself, to believe yourself, and to have faith. Because why? When you believe, you begin. And when you begin, you become what? You become golden. You become who you were born to be, who you were meant to be. Become who you always wanted to be, my friends. So thank you so much tonight for being here to join me and Kia and Mao. Thank you, Kia. Thank you, Mao. And thank you to everyone watching our live right now or even tuning on later on replay. We appreciate you all so much and have a beautiful, beautiful, morning, afternoon, evening, night, day, wherever you are, we love you. And if you're not even ready, it's okay. You're a little bit shy. It's okay because you know what? We are still friends. So until then, toodaloos, just remember, you're always a winner. Remember, they'll saying, winner, winner, chicken dinner. So until then, we'll see you guys all later. Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.